it is so freaking normal to not like stuff and still walk forward and still do things. Especially if you are wanting to make a stand in what you're doing and what you're creating. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my year anniversary episode of doing OnlyFans. What I'm going to be talking about is the 3 things that I loved in creating and then the 3 things that I didn't like. And I want to mention that it is so freaking normal to not like stuff and still walk forward and still do things. Especially if you are wanting to make a stand in what you're doing and what you're creating. It's so very important. I don't know why, but literally, I film a lot on Fridays. It's my trash day, and I can hear the trash. Fast forward through this. We're going to talk about the good, and then we'll talk about the bad. With the bad, we will circle back to what is really freaking good. So the good. This business has pushed me into a place I never thought I could get, or even reinvent from where I thought I could get, and it's gotten me someplace else. In my personal growth, I feel so free. And I'm not like the freest I can be. In fact, I know that there is more growth in this. That's the reality, is that we have to understand that we don't get to this pinnacle, that we keep growing, and there's going to be hard times and good times. But that's my number one, is that I am personally in such a freaking amazing spot. It makes me so excited and happy for the coming years. 2. Okay, so this one is cool because I never knew I could please myself sexually in as many ways that I am. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot from clients and from other creators. It is exciting. I have become so interested in teaching about masturbation. That's what my 30 days to self-love is really about. And now I'm about to start a book club, which I'm going to put the information below. It'll be in my Patreon. It's also going to always be on my OnlyFans. But I am reaching these pinnacles that I'm like, I am incredibly sexually happy. Number 3 is that the boundaries that I have learned to create with subs, both men and women, have reinvented who I am. I mean, literally, because of the boundaries that I'm creating, men and women are going to be more empowered. Okay, so let's get to the bad. And honestly, I take it with a grain of salt. I feel like there's going to be bad and good things in everything, and there's no absolutes in my world. Like, these things, I've told you guys, real estate to me was more dysfunctional and had more stressful things and opportunities and ways that we had to behave and do all this stuff is worse than what I do now. And I am standing behind that statement. One day I'll probably be able to talk about it with you too. 1, men in these platforms are not freaking committed. And it makes me sad, mostly, but it also makes me mad. It makes me sad because in the beginning, the people who joined me, I don't have any single one of them left. I don't think. I'll have to double check, but I'm saying right now, there is not. Now, some of them left for good reason because they were sending me unsolicited dick pics. As you know me, your girl has made a strong stand saying a hell to the no to the unsolicited dick pics. Just because we're sex workers does not mean that you get to do whatever the F you want, okay? And there have been some mad. I also have had some clients that are mad that I'm freaking single and I don't want to be with anybody right now. Stop. But it makes me incredibly sad that that most are not committed to it. And honestly, they may not be committed for some good reasons. And we can talk about those good reasons at another time, but today we're not talking about that. So reflecting back on, the good is that that specific thing has helped me figure out that I want to have better strategies, being able to make sustainable money rather than just depending on the freaking subs, because I don't feel like you can have a sustainable business just on subs unless you're some sort of freaking celebrity. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me. Number 2, sex work is literally the wild, wild west in many ways. One, because sex work on the internet and the legalities of it is fairly new. And there's so many things that that people are still trying to figure out, and it's still a little confusing. So for that aspect, I'm like, that hasn't been the funnest to deal with, for sure. In terms of being the wild, wild west, because all of that is a little confusing. We've got some, because I've done so many searches on finding, other creators who are teaching others, and I'll be real, is that I haven't fully found people that I want to follow, or I'm still confused about how to follow them because they don't have the right messaging, or they're not selling what I'm looking for, kind of thing. And I feel like it's been a struggle to find someone who knows it all. And with that said, there are people on there that are saying, I know it all, but it's not the way I want to grow. It's like this work, have 42 freaking accounts, which if that is your forte, that is your forte. I used to have a business where I used to do that shit. And it was the number one way to burn myself out. Okay, so I am just saying right now, opening freaking 42 Instagram accounts or social media accounts or whatever and posting to them every freaking day, I believe is a formula to absolutely burn out. If you are doing that yourself, you've got to learn how to, because like a lot of these people who have 42 freaking accounts, like they may be making like $80,000-$90,000, a month. And I'm like, why are you doing that yourself? Like, you are the talent, go be the talent. But maybe I'm judging. I don't know. That just does not align with me. It does not align with me. For me, it's about being smart and making the right decisions, figuring out like good ways to market, and doing it in an ethical way too, because there is so many ways that creators are creating and marketing in an unethical way. And by unethical, I mean in a way where minors can get involved, and there's just like a lot of things that are going on with that. And so for me, I'm looking for someone who does all the things and it is duplicatable. I don't feel like there's a lot on the internet right now that are teaching OnlyFans or whatever that are duplicatable. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you know somebody. I don't know. But I have found someone who is pretty fucking smart. I'm going to tag her below. Her name is Melrose, and she has a company called SWCEO, Sex Worker CEO. And she is absolutely brilliant. What she's doing is, it's phenomenal. She's been doing this work for, over 10 years. So she has a lot of experience, and it's not just about OnlyFans. She was doing, the cam girl and all of this stuff. And she has, some resources that she is selling for content and, just some other stuff too. And it's really enlightening to listen to her. So I highly recommend that you listen to her. 3 is the trial and error. It is painful. And the reason why it is painful is because this work that we do is literal work. And to do work and for, like on Instagram, for it to be taken down, or, you know, for something that you post on your OnlyFans, for it not to be liked, like you put so much into it and like nobody picks up on it, nobody likes it, is freaking hard. And so getting the attention of your subscriber and building, you know, the relationship is definitely way harder than I thought. Right now, I have one really loyal subscriber who's been with me over 5 months, and they're literally like the type of subscriber that I want to create for. I like to create these things, these works of art of me for them. I like to wake up in the morning and message them. They're so fun. So for the trial and error part, for me to get to this place where I have this one person who's been with me for this long, it actually makes me a little bit excited that the trial and error is gonna be a little bit less. It's gonna be a little bit less, which leads into the bad going into the good. Her name is Anne, and Anne is great. She has a great YouTube channel. She has a channel that that you can literally watch it and feel like, you know, you're with a girlfriend talking, and you guys are, you know, and we're all getting to know a little behind the scenes, you know. And her business exploded this year, absolutely exploded. At one point she had 100,000 on a YouTube that actually got taken down, which is horrible to do all that work and have it take down. But she's gotten almost 100,000 subscribers on Instagram, and she has somebody who is just so real. And I don't know that she has created something that's duplicatable for all of us. She does training with some other creators in the industry that are, you know, that are kind of fairly new. I think she's been doing it for 3 years, and the women that she creates with are all around in that range. Maybe one has been around for 5 years. But why I love her and why I continue to use her as a mentor right now, as I look for what I was talking about, something that is duplicatable, something that doesn't maybe get on some other freaking platform. Like some of these guys have these weird ass platforms. They're like, if you get on this platform, we'll do this, 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 this. I am looking for something that I'm already doing, because I'm already doing too much. Like, stop having me get on different platforms to get more information. I don't want to do that. So going back to Anne, sorry, is that she is, for me, a source of calm, a source of being able to, you know, run things by her. She has helped me really get rooted in my niche, and who I am as a MILF, or a mom in general. You know, that is what she is too. And to watch her create her Instagram, and literally, like, I knew her when she had like 3,000 or 4,000 followers on Instagram. And she went all the way to almost 100,000 Instagram followers. To watch that, it was like, wow, this is real. This is something that really can happen. She's just like me. Just the normal, natural, you know, woman. And I highly recommend. That said, what do you think? What have been the things that you wish you knew way back when you started? I want to know. Tell me in the comments. As I end this today, I want to let you know that I have reached a pinnacle today, even, of being able to create this video. This video has been a month in the making, and I wanted to make it good. I wanted to make it something you wanted to watch, something that you could connect with. And I hope that that's what I did. I did it for my freaking self. I didn't do it for you. I did it for myself anyway, and I got it. So I know that this video is going to help me go and create and do the things that I want to do with this business. So one more thing I'll say. I said it last year at the end of the year. This is my bread and butter. This is why I quit my job 2 years ago. My career in real estate was to be able to teach wellness and talk about reality in business. And this is the business that I ended up choosing, and now I get to talk about it. So this is going to be a big focus of mine, is to be able to get out content here on my YouTube channel. So let's continue to namaste this business together. Mwah. Bye.